On the road to Bago, I made a brief stop at Thaton Cemetery, a gift from the Burmese people to the heroes of the Second World War.
Now, one of the nice things about a holiday in Yangon is that your sightseeing isn't just limited to the city. You can take a day trip out of town like we've just done, 75 k's later, or an hour and a half on the road. We're in the city of Bago, and this is our first view of the quite magnificent pagoda Shemodor.
Bago was the capital of Lower Myanmar in the 16th century, and today is a city of commerce. Its residents come to pray daily in one of the country's most stunning pagodas. Now this is Shemodor Pagoda, which according to legend was built in the Buddha era over 2,500 years ago. And it was rebuilt in 1786 to a height of 295 feet and then was raised to the ground 3 times during the early part of the 20th century. It was rebuilt in 1954 to its now impressive height of 374 feet. Lesser known but taller than Shwedagon by nearly 50 feet, its golden tower reaches for the sky. Its cool courtyard, a tranquil place to stroll, unwind and admire a pagoda that survived 3 major earthquakes. I made my way to one of the largest monasteries in Bago. Myanmar is a profoundly Buddhist country, where the faith is richly interwoven throughout daily life. Novice monks enter the monastery at 11 years of age. For some, it's a life's vocation, remaining behind these walls for 70 years or more. The tolling of the bell signaled the march of 1,000 feet, a seemingly endless parade past the huge vats of rice and vegetables donated by local residents. We're in Chakapwai Monastery in the city of Bago, and this is one of the 4 largest in the city. There are about 50 monasteries, but here we've got about 1,600 monks aged between 11 and 70 enjoying their second and last meal of the day here at about 11 o'clock in the morning. I then made my way to the busy marketplace in the centre of town. This is a city of commerce.
Nice here, you may know.
800,000 residents are mostly traders dealing in rice, timber and fish. The markets are also rich with locally grown flowers and spices of every description. From the bustle of downtown, it was on to the serene setting of the huge Thaton Reclining Buddha, 180 feet long and 52 feet high. This is Thaton, or the Reclining Buddha, and it was built in 994 AD by the king of Bago when he changed his religion from animism to Buddhism.
And in 1635, when the capital of Myanmar was changed from Bago to Inwa, this magnificent reclining Buddha was covered in vegetation, and it wasn't rediscovered until 1881.
It was the building of a British rail line that finally revealed this treasure. A site that also includes hand-painted murals depicting the birth, life and enlightenment of Buddha. The afternoon light revealed another jewel of Bago.
This is Chide Pond, which was built in 1476 by the 4 princesses of King Dhammasadi of Bago. And instead of building a stupa, they built 4 sitting Buddha statues back to back, 96 feet high, representing the 4 Buddhas who had achieved enlightenment.
If you believe the storytellers, all 4 Buddhas were built in secret and undercover, and when revealed were identical in size and detail. As twilight closed in, I just had enough time to stop at the village of Bandagon, where 200 artisans and their families work with the greens and browns of their traditional pottery.